New York by Mandy Ord, a really nice, clean graphic novel about a stranger in a strange land. Come take a look. Hey everyone, it's Tom, it's FANzine Live, and today we are doing World Zines, specifically New York by Mandy Ord. And this is from a publisher called Finley Lloyd. It is a graphic fiction piece. There's Mandy, nice photo. And to get the elephant out of the room right off the top, this is not a 9/11 book. We in the States have a connotation of a falling individual being with 9/11 and the tragedy of people who, among other things, plunged their death off the Twin Towers. This is not that. This is the story of a stranger in a strange land. Mandy is I am guessing, because Finley Lloyd is from New South Wales in Australia, I am guessing that Mandy is from Australia. We'll play with that until I hear otherwise. But anyway, this is a neat little thing. You can see she's been involved with the local underground community, inspired a range of self-published mini comics, contributions to international anthologies. Pretty cool. And then I like this. It says here, Finley Lloyd Smalls takes pleasure in giving each of its authors 60 pages to create a book. The first 5 in the series have been released together as a companion set. Finley Lloyd is a nonprofit press. So this is the 5th of the 5 books. I believe I picked this up at Zao in Prague. So you can tell the work gets around the world. So as we were saying, we are looking at a stranger in a strange land, and somebody is getting ready to take a big trip. I like the format on this book. It's not quite a standard digest that we're used to having, a 5.5 by 8.5, but it approximates it. I do like the size. It's got a good feel in the hands. Clearly professionally printed. I mean, this is a very small graphic novel. And the format for the book, you can even see from the pages that I kind of rolled here, you can see that basically you're looking at single panel art on each page and then just enough text to be able to help move the story along. Mandy's a good cartoonist. I like the use of the blacks here. The outlines. I love this. I'm a long way from home. And so what does she do? It's the Chrysler Building, I believe. And she does it all in almost like a silhouette or a nighttime shot. And then here, you kind of get the feeling of New York, or at least the feeling that I think she's trying to convey, which is tons and tons of strangers around her. And it's probably for somebody from New South Wales, my guess is it's a little bit claustrophobic. Nice representation. She says she thought she saw Ratso from Midnight Cowboy. I like the backgrounds here. I love the cabs, the cars. I mean, it feels like New York, and that's really impressive. the imagery she uses of herself, especially with the glasses, the nose, the face, reminds me a lot of Joe Sacco from Palestine. I like how she says that if she had the chance, she would say, "Hey, Ratso," because that's the character from Midnight Cowboy that she thought she saw. What brings you to New York? Let's get a coffee and talk about the end of the world. And then she pulls up this picture from what looks to be the 2012 movie where it was the end of the world. We would talk about our chances. So throw in a little disaster movie stuff at the same time. Two small creatures. But I'm not here to hallucinate about fictional movie characters. I'm here to introduce my books to the city. So she's got all these books that she wants to take with her. And again, I love this stuff. The fortune cookie, the junk on the floor. Who knows who this person is? This clearly is her staring at her books. But then you've got the New York stairwell. I wanted to leave my books somewhere. A little bit of graffiti, the bricks, it's just really cool. Maybe shove them in a bin, take them across country. But I can't decide now because the streets are calling my name. There are other things to think about. And she has the ants, the monster ants from way back at the beginning, the fictional characters. She makes up excuses. She could leave guilt-free. Back home, it might seem crazy walking alone at this hour. I wouldn't do it. But it's only 12 blocks in Manhattan. Blocks are small, and there are people everywhere. Interesting perspective. I've heard some people just saying New York is scarier than anywhere else, and in this case, she's saying it's less scary than home. A risk she's willing to take. What could go wrong? I love this. Stepping off the curb. I mean, the correlation between word and picture is just really, really strong. Don't understand myself sometimes. So there's the falling picture. So, what could go wrong stepping off the curb? And of course it's falling. My need for solitude gets overwhelmed by a sense of regret. I wonder if I'm missing out. It's ridiculous. More important things to worry about. Could all be over in seconds. A volcano. But not tonight. Tonight everything is as it should be. And a slightly brighter, I'm going to go back to that original picture of New York, a slightly brighter image of New York. Not entirely, but you've got a little bit of light in the background. You've got lights in the windows, just a little bit brighter. Like 100,000 nights have already passed. Okay, pyramid. It's funny, As sour as this city feels, I sense a vulnerability of people doing it tough. Cool reverse silhouette look there. Homelessness scattered through the busy streets. And notice that only a few people, especially the homeless person, are actually drawn. The rest are the reverse silhouettes. Then here you've got a reverse silhouette head over drawn bodies. The question I have to give is what I have to give and whether it will make a difference. But she does it anyway. Not for me to decide. An opportunity for exchange. This is neat. No text up here, and it just says, "Smile, girl." Kind words from a stranger. And again, the white, the reverse silhouette, the dark New York. So you see the New York where she gets kind words from a stranger. Tonight I'm in New York, and I can't think of any other place I would rather be. Very, very cool. Mandy Ord, New York. finleylloyd.com. I will post that information in the show notes. Make sure that you get a chance to pick this up for yourself. If the other 5 books or the other 4 books are as good as this, I bet that 5-pack from Finley Lloyd Smalls is definitely worth the pickup. That's it for now. World Zines, Mandy Ord, New York. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you did. And please leave a comment if you're so inclined about what you think of this. Also, don't forget to like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel, because the more people who get involved with FANzine Live, the more fun we all have. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you next time.